Big things have been expected ever since the 7-footer became the first Australian to be selected with the #1 pick in the 2005 NBA Draft.
Bogut blocks the shot, game over!
But a promising career that started with a Rookie of the Year award took a gruesome turn, just as Bogut was establishing himself.
And that
his arms
was
out.
ugly. Oh my goodness.
His right elbow.
That was horrific.
I break my elbow and I can't extend my arm for 4 months. There's always question marks whether it's going to be the same again.
Andrew would eventually make his return, but in 2012 he found his future once again in jeopardy after another in a series of debilitating injuries.
Well, bad news for Milwaukee as Andrew Bogut had to limp off to the locker room.
There were unforeseen setbacks in his rehabilitation from a fractured ankle, but none were any more surprising than the news that Bogut had been dealt to the Warriors while still incapacitated.
One of the storylines for the Warriors this season has definitely been, when will Andrew Bogut return to the court?
It's tough. I couldn't run for 6-7 months, and just try to keep pushing through it.
Andrew finally found his way back onto the floor just in time for an improbable playoff run by his new team that electrified the Bay Area.
Bogut going up large!
Golden State goes to the second round.
Suddenly, Bogut was showing glimpses of his former self.
Thrown out by Bogut. Bogut is a force in this playoff. Duncan driving on Bogut, rejected by Bogut.
San Antonio would eventually send Golden State packing and advance to the conference finals, but that could not dampen the Warriors' enthusiasm for their future.
It's going to end in a disappointing loss, but boy, did this team take a huge step.
If the Warriors are to build upon that momentum and truly challenge the league's elites, they will need Andrew Bogut to finally leave his injury woes behind him.
But I've had 2 potentially career-ending injuries, and I battled back from both of them, so I'm pretty proud of that.
Lob to Bogut.
Andrew being healthy is going to really shore up our center spot.
Pretty play by Andrew Bogut.
Andrew's moved around, much better than I've ever seen him. It was like back in the Milwaukee days. He's feeling great, looking great, and I think he's going to have an unbelievable season.
Iguodala behind his back, and he finds Bogut.
Bogut is an eraser. That's what I keep calling him. He's as good a shot blocker as you have in the NBA.
Bogut sends Nick Young away.
He's also a really good facilitator.
What a pass from Bogut. Finding Klay Thompson on the baseline.
The hope is that Bogut realizes his full potential and proves to be the last piece in the puzzle for one of the NBA's most exciting teams.
We're a young group, and we enjoy being around each other. We enjoy each other's company, which is very, very important in the NBA.
And Bogut finding Iguodala.
We just want to build on what we did last season. We have to try to better ourselves.
David Lee back to Klay. What a play!
I think we have a group that can really put points on the board.
You want to talk about the Splash Brothers?
So I think the sky's the limit for us.